Hi there, thanks for joining us for another Maths Quick Wins. This time I'm using OneNote, which is in this instance a class notebook within Microsoft Teams. And what I've done is I've loaded a counting stick here. I've just taken a snip of that from MathsBot manipulatives here. So I've got a counting stick on my screen, and again I could show that to my learners. So if the learners were on Teams, I could demonstrate this live and they would watch it appearing on their screen, or I could just do it and have that uploaded for them to be able to go back and see it. Or again, if I'm modelling this in the class, they can see it and they could take their own notes or their own copies of it in the class notebook, and they'd be able to go back and view that again. So in this instance, if I was talking about counting with the VIP numbers, so say I wanted to look at my 7 times table. So firstly, if you see here, I've just went into a new page in my notebook, and I have selected draw from the top, and I'm using the pencil tool here. Again, I've got a touchscreen device, which makes it a wee bit handier, but you can easily do that with your mouse as well, or you can even type on, but I think using the touchscreen device helps make it a wee bit more natural perhaps. So I know I've got my 1 times 2 times 3 times 4 times 5 times 6 times 7 times 8 times 9 and times 10. So if I know 7 ones is 7, I know 7 tens are 70, so I'm working through I know my 1 times table, and I know my 10 times table there. I probably know my 2 times table, 2 sevens are 14. And let's say I probably know my 2, my 5, and my 10, so I know 5 sevens is 35, so 7 fives are also 35. And then again, working through, so you could even create that as a starter with one colour of pen, ask your learner to select a different colour of ink. And what I can then ask them to do is, if I know 14 is 2 times 7, 3 times 7 is 1 more 7, so they could do 14 add on 7, will actually be 21. That should be 21, and again 35 add on 7, so go to 42, and they might be able to fill some of them in going that way, or they could go 70 take away 7, that's 63 if we count back from there, and then they're on to a winner that they're most of the way through there. So again 42, 2 add on 7 is 9, so 49, and they're starting to complete that number line by using those important numbers that they already know, that are the important products that they already know from another times table, such as the 2, the 5 and the 10. Go back and fill that in by adding and subtracting a 7 each time. 35 take away 7, if you take away the 5 we get 30, take away another 2, counting backwards there we get 28. And again, they'd be able to finish last one off. I've got 1 takes me to 50, add on another 6, so I've got 56 in there. And I've just got one more example to show you. There's obviously as many ways as you can possibly imagine to use that inking tool, but what I'd like to show you just now is just for formal calculations. And in this example here, still using OneNote, what I've done is load, I've just taken a snipping tool of a grid that I found, select draw, pencil, and again I can do my calculations as would my jotter. Might need to make that grid slightly bigger. Just to suit. So I've just made the grid a little bit bigger to suit my handwriting. So I've got question A. If I had 369, subtract 78. I know it'll upset some people. I don't have a ruler to use here, but 9 take away 8, that leaves me 1. I can't do 7 away, so I'm going to show my exchanging. 16 take away 7, I've got 9. And the last column, and the hundreds I've got 2, so there's my answer. Again, if a learner's submitting, they're working like this, you can obviously see the process they've gone through, and if they make any errors. So let's do 3 take away 1 is 4, 5 away from 7 is 2 there, and they submit that. For you to be able to look back in that as the teacher, you could use different colour of ink, for example, and you could highlight so as teacher, you could highlight the particular area where you think the error, the mistake's been made. And again, just allowing them to go back with their rubber, and they can fix that as required. That's indeed the correct answer that time. So really handy to be able to use that OneNote inking tool. Hope that's some use. Thanks for watching.